Morning, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for y'all. Big up yourself. Welcome to the channel. How you all feeling today? Yeah, I know. It's been a while, right? It's been a while. Hopefully, I can get back to normal very soon. You know what I mean? But big up yourself. You know what I mean? Big up yourself. Thank you guys for joining in. Welcome to the channel. We have the small matter of the Carabao Cup second leg semi-final to attend to today. Arsenal host Chelsea. That's where it is. That is what it's about. That is it. We are out for our first trophy. I would say for the season, but it's not just for the season. It's our first trophy in a while. You know what I mean? The last trophy we won was about 5-6 years ago, right? The FA Cup. The FA Cup. You know our favorite trophy. Arteta first managerial stink in charge. You know what I mean? So the first managerial job, well, the first and only job really Arteta have is Arsenal. But in first spell in charge, in win us the FA Cup trophy. And it just seemed like trophy been eluding him ever since that day. So it's a different day. First and foremost, it's a different year. It's a whole lot of difference. People tend to think that Arsenal don't have what it takes to get over the line when they come on to winning trophy. You know what I mean? I don't know what's that about. Arsenal have been a building club for a while now, right? We've been building from scratch. I think we've been unlucky a lot of the time, and I also think we've been lucky because the team that came second the first time for the first time when we challenged really for that title, I think we're at a time. I think we're at a time. And I think the expectation was just there after that because of how fantastic the team been playing. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Philly, big up Philly in the big up Philly in the building, man. Big up. How you feeling? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, so that is what's up. So we take on Chelsea today. Yes, we take on Chelsea today. This time not at our second home, but this time at our actual home. Yes, we take on Chelsea at the Emirates, people. The first leg was a 3-2 draw. It was a game that should have been done, man. You know what I mean? It should even be this nervous moment right now. You know what I mean? With the new manager bounce, Leon Rossinier, or something like that. You know what I mean? And all of them something. We should even be having this conversation about no new manager bounce and all of that right now. I still don't think Chelsea is playing fantastic well. I think they're doing okay to get by. They've been dubbed the comeback kings for because they've been coming back from some real game, something like what Aston Villa was doing before they were found out, and all of that. But Chelsea has been getting results pretty much. I'll just put it like that. They've been getting results the best that they know how, right? They've been coming back into games. They've been down, come back. They come back on the weekend to win. With that being said, Arsenal been slowly progressing, slowly finding momentum. And slowly finding a team that is separate from the diamond system that Arteta tend to love so much that everybody's figuring out. The diamond 16 has been fantastic at the beginning of the season. It was lovely seeing those three midfielders rotating. And nobody know who is who or who is what are. But teams has been figuring that out. The diamond midfield is not very physical. It's not very physical. So when you play that diamond midfield, they use physicality to overthrow or overpower that midfield. Sunderland did it. Sunderland was the first one that showed them how it was supposed to be done. So Sunderland did it first. Chelsea did it as well. And so we've seen it done. And it works. So it's nice to see that Kai Havertz is back, making a huge difference. So Kai Havertz being back, making a huge difference, allows Arteta to change that system, right? And the beauty about that system is this. Kai Havertz being back gives Arteta a more attacking number 10, right? Way more attacking number 10. And that is a beautiful, beautiful scene. As you can see, the results are showing, right? The results are showing. Leeds United 4-0. You know what I mean? I can't even call it Carrot game tonight because it was the first time we played with Carabas for the season, and the first half was beautiful. Carrot was out of the game, and the second half, Carabas was off, and you know what I mean? They kind of score 2 goals and get a little lifeline. But we like to see the switch up that Arteta is doing right now. Marino is out. You know what I mean? Pretty much are possible for the season. So Arsenal was supposed to, or they tried to go into the market to see if they could solve that problem, but it never worked out. It never worked out. Transfer January window. We all know that this wasn't going to be no January window for Arsenal. You know what I mean? We're not being delusional. I mean, like, yeah, would have liked to see transfer. Yeah, we would have liked to see transfer, but we all knew, and I mean, anyone with common sense and know what happened in football with the win that Arsenal just had in the summer knew that this was not going to be so. You know what I mean? We knew it, you know. So yeah, we signed a youngster, a young defender. I can't remember where we signed him from. I don't remember at this present moment, but we did. Same place in England. Now I'm a promising defender as well. Yeah, so I think that's about it. We had some outgoings. We know Ethan Warner went out on loan. We had a couple more players. I think 2 more on loan and 1 was sold to the lower divisions team, you know. So at least some mini business, some small business happen. You know, I mean, a little bit of rotation. You know what I mean? And all of that. Big up everybody in the chat. Big up everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for joining in and all of that. Philly said, let me see if I can go about this chat. Move. Okay. So Philly said, if you win the Caraba this year and finish second, is it still a successful season for Arsenal? No. You see, we're no strangers to the small trophies like the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. We've been there. And I mean, we've been doing that. And that's why we tried not to compete for them over the past years. You know, I mean, it's not a situation where I don't think we could have won it. We just haven't been competing for them because the trophies that we really want have been eluding us. The English League and the Champions League. And we've put a lot in those 2 trophies this season. So I personally think it will still be a disappointing season if we don't get one out of those 2 trophies over the line. And I think most Arsenal fans will. I think we are just encouraged about the Carabao Cup or by the Carabao Cup because we're looking for a spring. And the Carabao Cup can be that spring that we're looking for, you know what I mean, to make that leap towards the next level. Because in our mind, if we started winning trophy, we get that feeling and how warm, how nice it is to be champions of something. You know what I mean? Because we haven't, this team together haven't really won anything. So if they can get that feeling, you know what I mean, we're looking at a springboard, you know, to take us to the next level. You know what I mean? Something to lift us. I think that's the main objective of this trophy. Yeah. What do you think of Sunderland so far this season? Sunderland this season have been fantastic, mate. You know what I mean? They've been fantastic. For a team that just came up. You know, they just came up and they've cut down some big guns. They've cut down. I think they're still the only undefeated team at home in the league this far. So that says a lot. Because we're talking about teams like Manchester City, Arsenal. We're talking about Man U. We're talking about, let's use this. We're talking about Liverpool, who used to really lose at home. We're talking about Newcastle. That place is devastating to go to. You know what I mean? So there's a lot. And Sunderland has surprised everybody. You know what I mean? And fantastic guy. They have good leadership. You know what I mean? Granit Xhaka, we all know the leadership that man has. You know, and he shows it on the field and all of that. So, yeah, massive, big respect to Sunderland for what they're doing this season. Phyllis said, Chelsea had great second half against West Ham. If they play like they did in the first half tonight, it will be game over. Arsenal will. Alright, this gone again. Yeah. Arsenal will steam them. I mean, like, yeah. Chelsea play poor in the first half and they make comebacks in the second half. We're not really looking on Chelsea not playing well in order for us to capitalize or win. You know what I mean? That's not where we're at right now. We're hoping that Arsenal will turn up and play Arsenal football, you know what I mean, so we can win our game through us and not depending on the poor performance of a Chelsea team or whatever to win. It's about time now we start showing some football, steel, mentality, you know, and we have a huge squad. We have a fantastic squad. You know what I mean? And I would think that we have an okay coach. You know what I mean? He's still pretty much immature in the sense of, you know what I mean, experience. But we should be able to do the damn thing, man. You know what I mean? We should be able to do the thing. Do you think he's going to win the World Cup, bro? Who? Spain. JC Madden said, yo, big up yourself. Phil said Spain. Shane said, nice Liverpool shirt. They're my favorite. You colorblind, bro. Or you can't read. I ain't gonna lie. One of the two. I think you probably just can't read. But it says Arsenal, okay? Just so you know. Just so you know. I'm just trying to catch up back with the chat. Yeah, so as I was saying, so Arsenal have been not winning cups or trophies for a while. As I said, we haven't won the English Premier League for 22 years, going on 23 years, something like that. And for a club like Arsenal's statue, it's massive. It's a massive disappointment. We are the biggest team to play the UEFA Champions League that has never won it. And I mean, so that's the reason why a lot of people question our winning mentality, our ability to go on and do the damn thing, go on and finish games, go on and make things ours. That's the reason why we're being questioned a lot about all of that. So, yeah. We're looking forward to this game. We're going to explore the starting lineup and the score prediction. And, yeah, as I said, it's a 3-2 lead by Arsenal, which should have been more. Or we shouldn't have let Chelsea come back. You know what I mean? They did the same thing with us that they did with over the weekend and all of that. So, yeah. Let's see what's in store. Let's see what we're up against and all of that. Reeb Charles said, big up Gunners worldwide. Big up your damn self, man. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Thank you. Chinny said, let's go, Gunners. Let's do it. I think Sunderland define expectation. I think qualifying for Europe would be bad for them at this stage, though. You see what happened to teams like Forest and others. Well, probably not. You know what I mean? Who knows? We don't know Sunderland budget is. They might have enough. They might have a good budget. The owners might just love the club enough to invest, because the only reason why those clubs struggle is because of the squad that they have. So if they qualify for Europe at some level and they decide to invest and make their squad bigger, they can adjust, they can cope. So I think that's where these small teams need to look into themselves and figure out what they need to do. Arsenal enemies are suffering. Actually, they are suffering, but I mean, like, they are also happy to see whenever something goes wrong at Arsenal, because this is what everybody needs to know. Arsenal enemy is every other team in the Premier League. Because if you notice, when Manchester United beat us the other day, the entire Premier League celebrates. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, when they suffer, but when they rejoice because they do it together. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just whatever. We just need to take care of ourselves and just make sure that we win for us. You know what I mean? And so we can just be happy for ourselves. Because nobody else is happy for us, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Ed Vinlow said, good YouTuber. Big up yourself, man. Arsenal is good. Arsenal glory. Regardless, Arsenal will win tonight's game. Yeah, we're hoping that Arsenal will win tonight's game, man. And we're keeping our fingers crossed. I mean, we are, as I always been telling people, that our mentality is different. And we need to show that we have a steel mentality and there's something different about us this season. We can't be the same all the time. You know what I mean? Everybody expecting us to be the same. You know what I mean? But it doesn't work like that. Oh, Arsenal battlers, battle this, battle that, battle that. Hey, everybody lose game. Liverpool already bottled the season. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear nobody talking about that. You know what I mean? But it's just a situation where nobody wants Arsenal to win the league. Say the fans this and the fans that and the fans that. Okay, yeah, all right, cool. The fans are bougie. You know what I mean? The fans have great expectation even though they have not won anything. You know what I mean? That's pride. That's pride. That's wanting the best. You know what I mean? Even though it's like you have people in your life or in your family or kids or whatever, you know, they're not all that bright or they're not all that intelligent. But you get up every day, you tell them, hey, you're very intelligent. You know what I mean? You're a good lad. You're this, you're that. You keep on instill that in them. Trust me, you go and click. And that will bring self-confidence and that will make them want to do better. So it's not a situation where we're not dumb, we're not delusional to say that Arsenal is doing good. They're not doing good all the time, but we want them to. So we put that in them. You know what I mean? That's how it's called support. That's how you support your team, right? All right, cool. They've been battlers. We can't battle something that we didn't have. We didn't have the league. You know what I mean? Liverpool is the defending champion and they have not defended their title. They're the battlers. I'm just saying, stuff like that. But we have been in some situation where we should have probably do better, and we didn't. And I think our mentality is different this season, and I think we can do better this season. So let's see what the football gods has in store for us, and we will figure it out. I'd rather Arsenal win than City or Liverpool, but I find it funny that they fail every year. Hey, trust me, we all do. It's not a situation where we want to fail every year. You know what I mean? It's just a situation where I think it was lack of experience on both ends in terms of the coach and the players. Because people tend to forget that Mikel Arteta is pretty much a new guy in the job of managing a football club. He was an assistant to Pep, but he was not the man, right? And the team that he took on was a very young team, the youngest in the league at the time, which is now a mature team. So the fact that they have grown together, meaning the team and Mikel Arteta himself has grown together and have learned together. You know what I mean? I think we can see a difference in this Arsenal team compared to the one. They'll say that this Arsenal team is boring, but I will say that this Arsenal team is mature. You know what I'm saying? They know how to slow down a game now to see it out. The ones back then was just gas. I know we keep on asking Mikel Arteta to take off the handbrakes. You know what I mean? Because we're so used to the football that we used to. You know what I mean? We used to that kind of football and we used to that and we love it. So we want him to take off the handbrakes so much time. But sometimes we gotta understand the man management of the game. Sometimes we gotta understand what they're trying to do. You know? And I do understand that he's been scared a lot of times, you know what I mean, in his team selection. Sometimes he puts on the handbrake before the game even starts. You know what I mean? And I do understand that. And that's what a lot of people really complaining about. The handbrakes that is on before I kick off the ball in terms of looking at your team selection, you can see what's up. Right? And yeah, he gets that wrong a lot of times. And as I said, it probably down to him inexperience on his part. And I think he's learning because you can see sometime where he's actually brave enough to do some stuff. You know what I mean? He's made a difference in terms of what he's doing now. You know what I mean? All of us, everybody has Martin Odegaard as one of his favorite and undroppable. He dropped him a couple of games now. You know what I mean? So you can see that he's trying to mix it up and, you know what I mean? Just trying to do some different stuff. So let's see. EJ Williams said, when Man United lose, the other teams are also happy. That's because Manchester United and Arsenal are the giants of the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's really happy to see them win, to be honest with you. Nobody wants them to get back to the top where they were. Remember, Alex Ferguson and Arsene Wenger days, you know what I mean? The two giants were Arsenal and Manchester United. They were the ones that were winning everything. Here and there, we have a little team pop up and then disappear. You know what I mean? And people know that. And they're really scared of these teams getting back to where they were. And I can tell that that's the reason why Arsenal right now kind of intimidates everybody. Manchester United on the rise again kind of intimidates everybody because these teams are giant. These are columns in Premier League football. You know what I mean? These are cornerstones. And if you make those cornerstones, these stones start growing root. If you make these cornerstones set again, then the league is in trouble. And that's what they don't want. They don't want this cornerstone to realize that, hey, guess what? This league is ours. And they can't do without us. You know what I mean? So it's a suppression thing. Keep on telling them that they're worthless. Keep on telling them that they're this. Keep on telling them that they're that. And it might stick. You know what I mean? And they might actually be that. But no, not the mentality of these teams. These Arsenal and Manchester United teams, they have mentality of steel. And they may fall and they may falter a little bit. But believe me, bro, they'll be back. You know what I mean? Arsenal have managed to stay right there, right throughout. Manchester United have dipped way down. But I'm telling you, they'll be back. Because these teams own the Premier League, bro. In spite of what y'all want to say with trophy this and trophy that, yeah, I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? But a column is a column. You get me? A column is a column. When the roof blow off, like the Manchester City and them Chelsea where get them bag of money and come in at the league and win some trophy. Them that does a roof. When the hurricane come and blow off them, the column them still remain strong. You get me? Yeah. And that. So yeah, Manchester United will be back, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry yourself. Trust me, I'm not a Manchester United fan, but I'm a football fan, and I can tell you. When these teams are column in the game, when them up there and I do the thing, football is different. You know what I mean? You know, the mediocre team, you know, we are met nice. Them nice team, you know. Yeah, that me say. Up, Arsenal champions all the way. Said Chinny. Big up your damn self, Chinny. I'm a Celtic supporter. Arsenal will win the league this season, said Brian Goman. Big up yourself. Philly said Liverpool Celtic was my first game. I was a testimonial game. I'm from Liverpool. My dad passed me over to Celtic fans and I spent the game with them. Huge connection between us and Celtic. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Scottish Premier League in the bill. Philly said, ours will feel like cardiac arrest. I'm trying to catch up back with the chat again. You know, the chat keep on running, so. It's February, mate. I know. Imagine it's February already, right? Yeah. So, yeah, it is what it is. I want Art to win over Celtic, so I'm Rangers. I'm Chelsea, mate. Hence why the name is CFC Sun. Chelsea Football Club. Big up yourself, Jake. Big up yourself. What's your prediction for today, Jake? What you think? How you think this gonna fall? Escobar in the building. Carrick is waiting for you. Trust me, Carrick ain't want to see back Arsenal, man. He's happy he have to see back Arsenal today, this season. Don't worry. Don't worry. Manchester United is just playing them 1-1 game a week, you know. So they have plenty time to rest and plenty time to do them thing. So if they don't get back on track with this schedule that they have, trust me, they need to get relegated and come back. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. United, said Patrick. Jake, you should be thinking about your own team. That is it. I love Rangers, Brian. Chelsea and Rangers connection. Guys, remember, if you just join the stream, like the stream. I have 16 person, I only have 7 likes. So like the stream, alright? Here at Riley's World is a unique community. Just so y'all know. For the persons who are subscribers, know the thing go. For the persons who are not, it's a very, very unique community. It's a community that have every single person that support football over here. It doesn't matter what club you support. Everybody is here. You know what I mean? It's a banter community and it's a lot of fun. I promise you guys, it's a lot of fun. When the persons are here, they're not normally used to me on this time. Subscribe to the channel, hit your notification. And when we do our regular time, you know what I mean? And the lion them come in, y'all will see what I'm talking about. It's a dog-eat-dog world over this channel. You better know how to defend your club because you'll have to do that a lot. As I said, it's a banter thing, people. You know what I mean? It's love. It's all love. Everybody in the community know each other. And it's a huge community, so that should say a lot. It's a very huge community. But we still find time to know each other, communicate with each other directly. You know what I mean? This community is so unique. I can turn on this live and leave it and come back and the chat will be going like crazy. Everybody in the community communicating with each other. You know what I mean? So it's a very unique community. And we'd love for you guys to be a part of it. All right? So subscribe to the channel if you guys are new over here. You know what I mean? Be a part of what we do. It's fantastic. I promise you. Let's get back to the chat. Let's get back to the chat. Villa fans here. Big up Villa. Big up Villa. Villa fan here. And Arsenal are definitely going to win the Premier League this season. Well, I mean, that feels good coming from a Villa fan because I'm telling you guys been underneath our tail for a while, bro. You know what I mean? You guys been underneath our tail for a while. You guys are the surprise of the season. Everybody talking about Sunderland this, Sunderland that. But I'm telling you, for Villa fan to be pushing like, for Aston Villa team to be pushing like how they're pushing, that's a surprise for me. I mean, like, we all know Unai Emery is a fantastic coach and all of that, you know what I mean? But for him to bring the team to be doing what they're doing in such a short period of time, I'm telling you, it's huge. It's huge. And y'all been doing well. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been doing well. And big up to y'all. Big up to y'all. We're all done with y'all. You know what I mean? So if y'all can take some points off, I don't know if y'all have Manchester City to play back. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all should have each other to play. So I hope y'all, I don't know, do what y'all do with each other. I hope y'all draw. It's better for us. Yeah. Why don't you think of your own team? Escobar said, how many trophies you think Arsenal will win this season? It's a good question, Escobar. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I know we want one of the... If we get one trophy and it's one of the big two, we're fine. We're fine. You know what I mean? We do want this one, though. You know what I mean? We do want this Carabao Cup because, as I said, this Carabao Cup, I think, will kickstart a fantastic leap towards the big two. You know what I mean? Would it be fantastic if Arsenal could win both? I'm just saying, a guy can dream, right? And dreams can become reality. So you may never know. You may never know. I'm speaking it in being. As I said in the earlier of the show, that we speak things into being for our team. You know what I mean? That's what we try to do. I'm not saying that our team has been fantastic. We've been fantastic in parts. You know what I mean? And we try to encourage our team the best that we can. You get me? So, yeah, speaking it to being, we might get 2 or 3. You know what I mean? If we're lucky, 4. I mean, yeah, as I said, we're fans. That's what we do. We dream. You know what I mean? Philly, you're not smart with your February comment. It's boring. I heard you're the first time. RSR2. Okay, RSR2 as it stands. But it hurt much. Liverpool dominates 70s and 80s in England and Europe. Took the 90s off champions like winners again in the... My lighting is bad though. Okay. Champions League in the 2000s and Premier League champions. Hit the road, Jack, don't come back no more. I think I need to read my comment from over this side. My comment is not showing up properly on this one, so let me switch where I see my comments from. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me adjust something. Let me make an adjustment. I know what it is. Okay, good. I see Toxic enter the building some point. Big up Toxic. Big up Toxic. Toxic, what's up? What's up, bro? Wagwan. Okay, all right. Thank you, people. Emmanuel in the building. Emmanuel say, hello, battlers. You're going down tonight. You're facing against the best team in the world. You want this world champion business? How long y'all gonna try to swing this world champion business? You know what I mean? Nobody cares about the world champion. I'm just saying, I'm being honest. You know what I mean? That's a trophy that was put together so America could enter the thing. America could enter the thing. And the Caribbean and all of them. You know, come on, man. That makes sense. Makes sense. No makes sense. You know it don't make sense. Arsenal will beat us comfortably tonight. Unfortunately, you what Jake said. Listen to what Jack said. Jack said we're not gonna get to no cut ass tonight. Listen, okay. Good morning, everyone. And Riley, that is Toxic in the building. One of our moderators joined the chat. Big up yourself, Toxic. You working today, or you sneaking a peek? As always. Aberk said, Madueke, Trossard, Martinelli ain't showing up anymore. That's why we have a full squad. That's why we have a full squad. You know what I mean? We can make changes. Hopefully Arteta is not afraid to do the damn thing. Hi, everyone. Said Africa Sports. Big up yourself, Najax, Africa Sports. Brangor man said, but you're a Ranger. Oh, they're gone in that Ranger business. Mandel said, Jack, if you're a true Chelsea fan, you wouldn't say that. Hey, come on, man. The man is real, man. You gotta understand realness and football. You know what I mean? You gotta understand. Final against City. Be online, please, the day of the final. I'll be online the day of the final because Arsenal and City playing. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure you join the stream later on, people, for the watch along. We will be doing the watch along later on, so let's do it together. You know what I mean? Y'all don't shy up, man. This is what normally happens. The Chelsea fan normally full of the chat with all of these world champion talk and and guess what they do? They hide when it comes on to the watch along. And if they win, then they flood the chat again. But if they don't, they disappear. That's horrible sportsmanship, man. I can't hide. I'm right here. I'm the host. Why not just join me? Let's just do the damn thing, man. If we win, we win. If y'all win, y'all win. And we still talk it out. Still hear each other. You know what I mean? Y'all stop hiding. Chelsea, y'all love to hide too much, man. Stop it. Stop it. Show up. Show up for the watch along. Let's do it. Okay? All right, cool. Y'all been warning them. Yes, y'all been warned. So let's do it. Earlier stream have come into 5:30 a.m. Won't fall asleep now. Damn. I forget that y'all what 2 hours or 3 hours or something like that. Yeah. You working today? Or are you going to or what? Are you working today or will we be doing that watch along? I know nevertheless you will be listening or watching or something. I know you don't miss. You know what I mean? I know you don't miss, man. No, Brian, you clearly don't understand logics, my friend. That is it, Jake. Teach them football, Jake. Teach them what's up. Teach them what's up. Arsenal finally doing it, said user. User said we're doing the damn thing. Big up, user. Um, Good for y'all. LOL, you have not got a clue. Morgan Rogers is a fantastic player, bro. Fantastic player. I wonder if we can sign him from Aston Villa. I'm just wondering. Hey, as I said, we can dream. We're football fans. That's what we do. You know what I mean? We make our own fantasy team. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we do. We make our own fantasy team. You know what I mean? Tonali, we Arsenal fans, not the club. Arsenal fans try to get Tonali. You know what I'm saying? We make our own football team. That's what we do. Big up everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all love up the channel. We're here discussing about the football game later on between Chelsea and Arsenal, or between Arsenal and Chelsea. Arsenal is a home team this time around. So that's what we're really here discussing about. What I like to do is I like to get the community involved. So I read chats so we can communicate. You know what I mean? That's what we do over here. We make sure that our community feel like they're a part of the show, not like they are just spectators. You get me? Early in the morning, I'm drinking some tea. Getting myself ready for the game later on. Go and support Africa team. Who should go and support Africa team? Do I look African to you? Toxic say, Wagwan, day off today. That is it, Toxic. So I definitely know that we're going to be rumbling. For sure, for sure. Got our game and the Barca game. Semi-final. Emande said, our faith will show them butlers who will rely. Who we really are, said Aunt Jack. Yeah, man, y'all come, bring it. Bring it, bring it, bring it. Bring it. Any God in a building. Any God it. So guys, let me know. What is the starting lineup that you guys expecting to see? You know what I mean? Arsenal have a good team. You know what I mean? We have good rotation. Mikel Marino is out pretty much for the season. I'm supposing, you know what I mean, because we tried to go into the market to get a replacement. The funny thing is, we just loan out Ethan Waneri, and it's so funny though because the fans were always saying that Ethan Waneri stays. What if we have an injury? What if we this? What if we that? You know what I mean? And no injury was occurring and all of that. So, and as soon as we loan out Ethan Waneri, what happened? Somebody got injured. And there was no recall clause in each and one of their contracts. So pretty much I don't think Arsenal can recall him. You know what I mean? I don't know if Arsenal want to recall him. I don't think Arsenal should recall him. You know what I mean? I think he needs to stay and develop. Mikel Marino is a midfielder, and I think we have a capable person to slot into that position if needed. And every Arsenal fan been crying out for this, been saying this for a long time, why? And I think it's time that Mikel Arteta explore it. He was asked if he think it could work, and he said yes. He could play several positions. We're talking about Lewis-Skelly. We're talking about Miles Lewis-Skelly. Miles Lewis-Skelly is a natural midfielder. That's where his natural position is. He has been converted to a left back and inverted into midfield. So you see, it's still naturally designed that he come inside the middle of the park. Every time he has his best performance, it's always been through the middle. When he inverts and he drives through the middle, create an assist, a goal, or something. But it's always been like that. I think it's time. Miles Lewis-Skelly, because he's not trusted at the left back position anymore. He's a person that holds the play and holds the ball and get it under control well. And that's a character for the middle of the park. I do think you can trust Miles in the middle of the park. I like him in the middle of the park. He's like a bulldozer in the middle of the park when he's ready. When he's going with the ball, he knows to protect it and everything. So it was asked, Arteta said that yes, it can happen. But the real question is, will it happen? That's the question, and we all know, right? Yeah. So let us see what's all that about. Let's see what Arteta will actually do. Okay? Yeah. Arsenal has to start Madueke, so you guys lose. Well, did you see how Madueke played the last game? I know y'all feel like, I know he didn't play well against Chelsea the last time, but y'all think every day is going to be the same, bro? For real? Come on, man. Come on. Every day is not going to be the same. Taxi said Moreno getting injured sucks. I hope he gets healthy in time for the end of the season and for the start of the World Cup. I do hope he gets fit in time for the World Cup, especially, man. He deserved that. You know what I mean? He deserved that. So, yeah, I do hope he gets fit and ready, especially for the World Cup. Emmanuel said, Brian Goman, if he doesn't trust the team that he's supporting, it clearly shows he's a fake fan. It's not that he don't trust it, bro. It's just being fair and honest about his opinion. Everybody's entitled to have their opinion. Madueke score last game. Yeah, it would be like him to. Hey, I think Madueke is going to start because I still think Arteta, Saka is injured. You know what I mean? And if Saka is not injured, Saka is not going to start, I think. So I'm still looking for Madueke to start. If you notice, as fantastic as Madueke was playing, Arteta took him off. You know what I mean? So he was saving him just in case. So I still think Madueke starts. I think Madueke also needs to start. He has a point to prove. And he needs to prove it. You know, he has a point to prove and he needs to prove it. So, yeah, Chelsea team bullied him the last time. And he needs to show a difference in what he do this time around. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So my starting 11 for the Arsenal football lineup. You know what I mean? My starting 11. Riley, when Arsenal lose tonight, you should continue doing live stream. Don't hide away. It's not that I'm hiding away, man. Everybody knows me. I'm normally here as long as I can. Sometimes I have to go. You know what I mean? And I'll try to drop a video after that and stuff like that. But it's always good to drop a reaction video, which I try to do. I can't do the reaction video sometime when I'm on live. But I'm never hiding, man. Come on, y'all know me. Me hiding? Nah, never happen. Never happen, Mandel. Never happen. And that's what I'm trying to show you guys. You guys normally want to turn up if y'all team win. You're never on the live stream. You know what I mean? But if y'all team win, then y'all try to show up. No, be a part of the live. Let's talk right through the game. You get what I'm saying? Let's talk right through the game. Don't hide and if your team win, then you show up. No, that's no fun, man. That's no fun. Riley, I'm off. Back to work, mate. Have a great day. Hope you lose tonight. Have a great day, everyone in the chat. Big up yourself, Phil. Big up yourself. We're not going to lose, though. We're not going to lose. Try and tune in, probably in bits and pieces for the live stream, for the watch along, all right? But have a great day at work, man. Big up your damn self, man. Thank you for tuning in on your break. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So the starting lineup that I'm expecting to go out today, which I'm expecting a strong lineup, people. You know what I mean? This is a semi-final. You know what I mean? This is the second leg of a semi-final, and it is expected to be something good. No doubt about it. We're not looking to shy away from not winning the competition. We're looking to win the competition. As I said, we haven't done any winning of any competition for a long time. So let's see. So let's see what's up with the competition and with winning this competition and moving forward. We need to start making trophies a part of who we are. Starting lineup. So I'm sorry, but I have to go with Ryan game. I mean, like, it's a situation where Kepa's done fantastic. You know what I mean? But I think Raya comes back in for me. You know? Raya comes back in for me. And yeah. Gabriel and Saliba starts. Both Gabriel and Saliba starts for me. The left back and the right back situation is kind of different. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to figure out if I want the steal of Timber or if I rather the attacking capability of White. You know what I mean? Also, do I want the chaos of California or do I want the more defensive side of Nkepe? That's our situation. If I start Califlori, I'm not starting White. If I start White, I'm not starting Califlori. I'm not starting Nkepe and Timber together. Alright? So, I think the whole situation is to look on Esteva, which is a player that's always doing a lot. And he needs to be monitored properly. Califlori is always in attack. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on. So I might start Nkepe on the left. I think I will start Nkepe on the left. And I will go with Ben White on the right. Just for the attacking fluentliness over on that right hand side. You know what I mean? Looking for that attacking vibe. So, it's Raya, it's Nkepe, Saliba, it's Ben White, and it's Gabby. That's the defensive situation right here. In the middle is where I think we need to do some changes. Well, not necessary. We still think we can go with the same lineup that we had. You know what I mean? So this is what I'll do in the middle, people. And I'm being honest with you. This is I'll set up the middle. My middle would be Havertz, Eze, and Rice. That would be mine. I sit Rice in the 6, and I play Havertz and Eze as the 2-10. That's how I'll go. I'm using Gabriel Martinelli because I'm matching pace with pace. Because Chelsea have some speedy players. They're going to be counter-attacking a lot, so we need to be able to counter-attack fast as well. So I'm matching speed with speed on both wings. So it's Gabby, who has that defensive stability as well, which is Martinelli, and Madueke, who doesn't defend well. He attacks well, but he has 2 left foot. He doesn't have, you know what I mean? Yeah. Madueke take a shot the other day that I can't forgive him for. I can't believe he beat 3 players and then kicked the ball straight over the stand across the field, and the goal was right there. Madueke can be devastating in both ways. Both ways. He scored from a corner kick though. You know what I mean? He scored from a corner kick. Beautiful corner kick. You know what I mean? His first goal in the Premier League in Arsenal colours. His first goal. And his first assist too. So he produces his first goal and his first assist in the same game for Arsenal in the Premier League. So hopefully this is something that's going to grow and become a new norm. And the final piece of the puzzle is, yes, people, I am starting Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres seems to do well with Havertz. He seems to do well with Havertz. And because of Havertz's intelligence and how Havertz play, because Havertz play right up underneath the 9. So at any given time, he can be the 9, right? And I think that causes chaos in defenders. And it opens more space. So I think this is the way forward right now for us. And that is it. The scoreline for me will be a 3-1 victory for the Gunners. I think Chelsea might score. They normally always do. So I think Chelsea might score. Hopefully I'm wrong. You know what? 3-0. My go-to prediction. 3-0 my go-to prediction. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Tell me your prediction. Tell me your starting level. Tell me what's up with the game today. Wonderful Horse said, Toon fan, I will be honest, I don't like Arteta. But that aside, I hope you win the Premier League. We need a change at the top. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself, Wonderful Horse. Sorry, my brother. Arsenal are gonna lose today. Make sure you subscribe and tune in, though. Make sure you subscribe and tune in. We're gonna be here doing the watch along. So make sure you subscribe and tune in. Come back with the same energy. You know what I mean? I like the energy, man. Come back with the same energy later on. Be a part of the community. So we can know who you are when you're here. You understand what I'm saying? That is it. Kartik said Manchester United. Manchester United are resurrecting from the dead. So trust me, their fans are taking their time showing up. Their fans are showing up slowly but surely. Alright? Big up on yourself, Manchester United. Don't do the damn thing. But now I got to tell a lie. That beating they want to beat kind of sucks. You know what I mean? And we can't wait for next season. Because I the only thing that got someone back in. I was trying to look for y'all in the Champions League and I couldn't find y'all. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn. I was trying to look for y'all everywhere else and I couldn't find y'all. I'm like, you know what? Alright, cool. I'll just wait till next season. You know what I mean? I searched hard in the Champions League for y'all guys and I couldn't find y'all, but it's okay. It's good. It's an elite competition and I understand that not every team is elite. It's fine. We'll just wait on one of those lower competition like the FA Cup and one of them teams the next season. And the league, we're working in now. See, we can now go working at the elite competition them. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Hamed said 1-2. Haha. Big up yourself. All right. I like it. 1-2 is not a favorable result for you though. Because remember, say we have the lead in the first leg. So 1-2 is not a favorable result for you. Remember that it's a second leg and we're already leading y'all. You know what I mean? So 1-2, that sounds like penalty to me. Toxic said, I agree with the lineup. I think score will be 2-0. All right, Toxic. All right. I know. And you're always up on the same page now, Toxic. That's what I'm telling you. Hamid says, subbed. All right, Hamid, subscribe. Big up your damn self. Big up yourself. Kartik said, how many PL and Champions League does Arsenal have? Arsenal have Premier League, bro, but we don't have any Champions League. Okay? Happy? Hope you're happy. Compared to Manchester United. Manchester United does have more than we, but we're not talking about that. See, y'all love to bring up dinosaur stuff. You know what I mean? Y'all love to bring up dinosaur stuff. Y'all almost got relegated last season. You don't hear me talking about that. Last season, you almost got relegated. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about no dinosaur, nothing, bro. That's last year. We're talking about now. That's why I said I look for you in the Champions League. No. 10 years ago, you was in the Champions League. I would have said I was looking for you 10 years ago in the Champions League. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about now. Okay? No, let's deal with now, man. Come on. You can't keep on living in the past. You know what I mean? Come to the future, my friend. Come to the future. Alright? Arsenal will battle the UEFA Champions League. Okay, let's talk about now. That's what I'm saying. Big up yourself. I welcome the no argument. So, The same Arsenal team that's finished the round unbeaten with just 3 goals scored against them, top scorers, and all of that. You have no confidence in. It's all good. He's a Manchester United fan, so I'm not expect nothing different. It's all good. But just don't worry yourself. You see, we have everybody that watch football right now. We are the TV channels and everybody's favorite team. Because guess what? When Arsenal play, everybody sit down and take notes. That is what's up. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself. Park the bus. We never park the bus, bro. No. This ain't Manchester United. No. Park which bus? Y'all crazy? Park bus? You gotta be joking. And y'all keep on talking about this armbar situation because when teams come and park the bus, y'all expect us to break them down. We gotta find different ways. So if y'all park the bus, we gonna score from set pieces. If y'all attack them, we gonna floodgate y'all. You get me? That's what's up. We don't park bus though. This ain't no Jose Mourinho situation. This ain't Chelsea. No. Every team park the bus against us. But it is what it is, right? We're not worried. Watching Manchester United fans and Arsenal fans argue is hilarious because neither of you are relevant anymore. Says who? Who are you? John DeBar, who are you? You gotta introduce yourself, but you can't just come in and talk crap like that and just disappear. No. Manchester United and Arsenal, we're talking about the column of football right here. We are the columns, bro. Y'all are just the roofs. Little storm gonna come and blow y'all off and y'all gonna be gone. We're still gonna be here. Remember that. We are still gonna be right here. Get me? So guess what? Put your little dead team in the chat. Let us know what dead team you support. Okay? Yeah, do that for us. We will get at least 3 trophies this season. That is it. You what Rana say? Rana say at least 3 trophies. That may try to show you. We have faith in our team. That is it. And that people don't like both with them say we're delusional. Because we have faith. It's called faith, bro. We don't must. But this season we're going to. You understand what I say? That's what we're saying. He ain't drop his team yet. He supports Liverpool Livestream FC. Sure, he's even scared to drop his team. You know something? Scared to drop his team. Anyway, Captain, own goal is your second highest top scorer in the Premier. I think own goal is our highest top scorer. I think we need to put a face on that. I think we need, and that's the thing. We attack so well that these teams just score on themselves. You know what I mean? It is what it is. When you park the bus and we put in set piece in that, there's so many of you inside that box that waiting gonna happen. You know what I mean? But honestly though, we need to put a face on the own goal. Can you imagine, guys? Big man level though. Own goal is Arsenal top scorer for the season so far. It is crazy. Crazy. Well, it's not anymore because the goal that Madueke scored has been granted to him. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what was that thinking about own goal and how was that an own goal? You know what I mean? That was kind of puzzling to me, but you know what I mean? Justice is done. You know what I mean? Yeah. Jonathan, John Berbar is low-key an Arsenal fan. Probably. John Berbar said, you're all rattled. No, bro, we're never rattled, man. We love debates, man. We love banterism. That's what this channel is about. You know what I mean? That's the reason why you get that engagement. Because we love banterism. You know what I mean? That's what this channel is built up. This channel has everybody over here. So don't be afraid to tell which dead club you support, bro. We have everybody over here. We have Everton. We have Aston Villa. We have plenty Manchester United, plenty City. As an Arsenal football channel, we have plenty Spurs. And we're still all a family. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid, man. Don't be afraid. I mean, don't be afraid, man. Let us know what team that dead you support. You know what I mean? Yeah, that is it. Yeah, guys, make sure y'all like the channel, alright? Like the channel. If you are new, subscribe to the thing, man. Do the damn thing. Alright? We're here again later on for the watch along. We're doing a watch along with the game. Yes, we are. We're doing a watch along with the game later on. So everybody who have a lot of mouth in this chat now, make sure y'all tune in later on. Come with y'all talks later. Alright? Yeah, man. Come with y'all talks later. Liverpool, and I think you've got the league wrapped up. Well, Liverpool hand over the league a long time, so yeah, you know what I mean? That is it. Captain said that is embarrassing, not an achievement. That is embarrassing, not an achievement. What is? I'm lost. I forget what I said. Bit bold with some of you saying Champions League is done. I'm not backing that, bro. I'm not backing that. Nope. We're playing good. We're playing fantastic, but I'm not backing that. Anybody that say the Champions League is done is delusional talk. I'll be the first to say that. I'm not backing that. We're saying that we hope we win the league, but to say it's done? No. That won't be factual, and you won't get that from me. You won't get that from me. Toxic said 21. Yeah, sorry. Arsenal winning at least 3 trophies this year. Yeah. Hamza said hi. What's up? That is it. Toxic said that is it. Turbo in the building. I'll tune in tonight for the watch along. Big up yourself, Turbo. Big up yourself. Appreciate it. Turbo is a Crystal Palace fan, people. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. We're a family over here. Everybody is here. Who is anybody? Big up yourself, Turbo. Captain said you are a fair and objective guy. I respect that, but it's still F Arsenal till we have 2 Sundays in the 5-day week. Till we have 2 Sundays. Well, it's okay, Captain. You know what I mean? It's okay. You know what I mean? The Arsenal hate is real, and I understand that. You know what I mean? Not everybody can handle greatness. Some people just need to stay mediocre. So I do understand. You understand? Yeah, I do understand. Greatness is not for everybody. So Arsenal Football Club is not for everybody. You understand me? You have to manage greatness to be an Arsenal fan. Because you have to understand greatness comes with a lot of disappointment first. So people cannot handle the disappointment. So they run to the mediocre, part-time successful team who make a little bit of money or some trophies 5 seasons and then disappear for a decade, for a century. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what they do. But you have to understand greatness is like fine wine. It takes time and it gets better over time. You know what I mean? It's like diamond. It's like gold. You got to go through the process, my brother. You have to go through the process in order to be refined. In order to put them carrot upon your name. You understand? And that I go on. And that I go on. So make sure y'all get it. Manchester United fans roll in. I know I see David somewhere. That is it. We will win the Champions League, Serrana. Mia, big up. Of course, we're looking forward to it. You see, that's somebody talking their opinion. He said we will win. Yeah, just like how Chelsea want to win and everybody else want to win. You know what I mean? The man said we will win. You get me? That is it. What is your prediction for the game tonight? You know, so me I go for a whopping 3-0. I'm doing a 3-0 prediction tonight. You know what I mean? That's my go-to scoreline. You know what I mean? So it's a 3-0 prediction for me. Let me know what you guys predict. Let me know your prediction. I barely got any prediction yet. Do you think Glasner will leave Palace this? He said so. He said he's going to leave. He said he's leaving. You know what I mean? So I don't think, I know he will. You know what I mean? Probably have the Manchester United job or one of them line up already. Who knows? David in the building. United are coming up the table. I see that. I see that, David. I see that, man. I see that. You know what I mean? Big up yourself. Congrats too. At the end of the season, Emmanuel says score prediction: Chelsea 5 goals, Butlers FC 0. No, Emmanuel, you're just delusional, man. You're just delusional. Come on, man. Glasner need to finish what he started in Conference League before he leave. He's not leaving this season. He's leaving at the end of the season. So I think he will finish. I think he will finish. So damn, I really rate the guy. Know who you getting in Tony. Don't know who they gonna get, man, but I know. What will the score be tonight? 3-0, I say. Jonathan said Arsenal have what we call real lions. We are humble. We remain great. The lessons we are learning is consistency. And Arsenal now look and play this way. We have something special going on. Keep shining, pal. Big up your damn self, Jonathan. Big up yourself. Well said. Well said. We are learning along the way. We've been learning. And we've been learning. We're not just sitting in the class and waiting for class to over. We actually have a book. We have a pen. We have a backpack. And we are taking notes. Get me? Yeah, man, we're learning. We're doing the thing. So, yeah. And you guys can see that in the games. Jonathan said 2-0 Arsenal. That is it. This brother has lost all his senses. Please interact with care. You're talking about, what's his name? Who is he? You're talking about Emmanuel, right? Yeah, I think Emmanuel probably too high in the morning. Yep. Chelsea is the best club in London, in North London. That's another delusional one too. But big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Turbo said, ain't got a clue who to replace him. I want Lampard at Palace. Probably a good fit for Palace too. Probably a good fit for Palace too, to be honest. I think he's doing well in the championship now, right? So he's gained a lot of experience as well. So let's see. Man U losing points versus Spurs. They might. Spurs have a tendency to upset people, you know. I don't know why Spurs is like that. You know what I mean? Spurs has a tendency to really upset people. You know what I mean? And they always do that with Manchester City, though. By the way, I'm going to be fair and honest with them. They always do that with Manchester City. You know what I mean? They're like the bogey team for Manchester City. It's crazy, right? Yeah. But it is what it is. Rana said they're calling us butler jobs. Keep the same energy by the end of the season. That's what I keep on saying. Make sure y'all keep the same energy. Make sure y'all tune in. You know what I mean? We would like to share every win with y'all. But y'all ain't tuning in when we're doing these watch-alongs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jonathan said Chelsea are good. I agree. But people are hating on how Arsenal are. We are great. We will be great with trophies. Champions, IG, Premier League. Champions and Premier League. We will be great with the Champions League and the Premier League for sure. You know what I mean? I think it's loading though. It's loaded. Let's just leave it at that. It's loaded. You know what I mean? It's loaded. Big up my G. Big up yourself, Jonathan Quinn. Big up yourself, man. Yeah, Lampard got a good record this year. I think he's doing well. I think I see what's up with him. Jonathan is your dream in your dreams. Hey, as I said, ain't nobody dream like Chelsea fans. So it's all good. Set piece FC, that's us. You can call us whatever you want to call us. We score a lot of set piece goals, so we'll take that. We'll take that acknowledgement. We ain't scared. We're not scared of who we are, bro. We score set piece, we score open goals, you name them. We're just a complete team. What are you? Who are you? What team do you support? Let us know. Let us know. Do the thing. Let us know. Tell us. Tell us. Lampard is not going to leave Coventry FC. He is doing pretty good there. Ain't no way he going to Palace. Well, just me. Everybody dream is to do a Champions League team. You know what I mean? That's what's up. That's what's up. So you may never know. MT said we winning today. Sorry. Yep. How many goals they score in open play? We score more goals in open play than set piece. It's just that we score a lot of set piece than normal teams. So go check your facts before you run on, man. Do that. Do that. We score the most set piece goals in the league, but not the most set piece goal in Arsenal goal scoring. You get me? Yeah. Praveen, nice to have you here. Also, Blue fan here, by the way. Wagwan, brethren. We're there, my brother. We're right here doing the damn thing. Right here doing the damn thing. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Guys, go ahead. Subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Join the live stream later on for the watch along. You know what I mean? This is a wrap for me today until later. You know what I mean? London always been red. They know that, man. Jonathan, they know that. You notice that we don't have to say London is red because everybody knows? You know what I mean? Everybody knows. So it's all good. Everybody knows. Angeloos, why you not at work? Wow. Okay. Okay, mama. Bro, glory, Man United. Hey, big up Man United. They're doing fantastic. They're doing fantastic. People, make sure y'all like the chat. Like the chat, okay? Drop a like before you leave. You know what I mean? Y'all can push that like up to 20, man. Do it, man. Do it. But subscribe to the channel. We will be back again later on. You know what I mean? The whole team will be out. Most of the team will be out because probably some will be at work and all of that. But we'll be out later on in full force. You know what I mean? With full energy. You know what I mean? Toxic will be back, I'm sure. I'm sure of that. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and be a part of what we do. I respect you because you are Arsenal fan, but respect Man United. Hey, Manchester United and Arsenal, they are columns. And you have to acknowledge foundations. You know what I mean? Also Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, football is football, but you still got to show respect. You know what I mean? You can't respect teams that just come into existence like Chelsea and Manchester City. No respect. None. Yeah, I said it. Big up on yourself though. You know what I mean? I have a lot of Chelsea supporters over here. You know what I mean? And I respect and love all my Chelsea supporters, just not their team. Okay? Big up everybody though. Thank you guys for tuning in as usual. Love and respect. We are doing a watch along later on for the game. So please make sure y'all tune in. Come back. Let's push the energy. Let's be loud. Just sorry, my voice is going or something? I don't know. Just like Arteta said, bring your boots, bring your socks, bring your shirt. Let's kick every ball. Let's do the damn thing. Big up everyone, man. Thank you guys again for tuning in, and we will see you later on. Peace out.